As we learn to become more mindful of thoughts and emotions, we can become more proactive in the way we respond to them. Normally, we tend to have a passive mindset when it comes to thinking, often becoming lost in thought without even realizing it. This can sometimes lead to a spiraling cycle of negative thoughts and feelings, which can be difficult to deal with. The good news is we can learn to stop this negative cycle in its tracks, greatly reducing the impact of feelings like anxiety and stress. We can choose which thoughts are worthy of our attention and which to let go. A good way to practice this is to add a different element to the labeling technique: helpfulness. When a thought or a feeling arises during meditation, just label it as helpful or unhelpful. Briefly observe the thought and label it before letting it go and returning to the meditation. Let's try this in today's session. Find a comfortable position and close your eyes. There's nothing you need to worry about for the rest of the session. Take some slow, deep breaths. Allow your breathing to return to normal, following the sensations wherever they appear most clearly. Just watch the breath coming and going. Don't worry if you find yourself lost in thought. Just observe the thought for a moment, acknowledge the type of thought, and label it. Is it helpful or unhelpful? Just let it go and return to the breath. Follow the breath as closely as possible. Don't try to push thoughts away. Just observe them briefly, label them, and go back to observing the breath. As thoughts arise, gently and briefly apply the label, and then continue with the meditation. As the session draws to a close, bring your attention to all sensations, however and wherever they appear. Okay, gently open your eyes. As we get used to this labeling technique, we can become more accustomed to reacting to our thoughts and feelings in a more positive way. And we'll start to notice this throughout the day, not just when we sit down to meditate. You can try to apply the technique in your daily life. For example, If you find yourself angry or upset by something you've seen on the news or on social media, observe the emotion without judgment and apply the label. Is it helpful or unhelpful? Then let it go. See you back here soon.